Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Randy Shaves for this week's shave. I'm finally back. Been gone for a couple of weeks. Went on vacation. Had a great time. But all good things must end, and it finally did. So I'm back for a shave in my duck hat cap because I didn't want to. I need a haircut, and I didn't want to do it. So I got my cap on. Today's shave, featuring some good products. We're going and we're reaching back in the cabinet and we're getting some Azalea City Suds Trinity. Yes, sir. Old Arthur Knowles down there in Mobile, Alabama. We've got some of that Trinity. Now, the soap, I dropped the container a long time ago, broke the lid. So I put the soap in my HCNC puck bowl, I guess you call it. A really nice bowl, and I just loaded off the puck on this one. This soap, as you can see, it's a brown looking soap, very nice scent. Now when he came out with this Trinity scent, I thought, wow, that's awesome, and it is awesome. Today's razor is going to be the RazoRock Lupo with the 0.58 plate and the super knurled handle. And in that, we've got a blade that I haven't used much, but it's a Tetra Platinum, and it's on its second use. These are smooth blades. I haven't used them that much, like I said, but I like those. A Tetra Platinum. And for the brush, I've got a Frank shaving boar, which is just, this is a little 20 millimeter and really pretty little yellow handle. And hey, I got some news about this brush and another brush. A few days ago, Ming Lee contacted me. Well, it was more than a few days ago. It was back before we left on vacation. But he wanted to send me some brushes to use in giveaways to recognize my 1,000 subscriber milestone that I reached. And I really appreciate that from Ming. But anyway, I've got 4 of these little boars. They're little 20 millimeter boars to give away. But in addition to those, I've also got 4. He sent me 4 of these. For those of you that like synthetic brushes, these 26 millimeter tuxedo knot synthetics. Really nice brushes with a very comfortable handle. These handles are so comfortable. They just fit right there in your hand, and very soft tuxedo knot. So as soon as I figure out how I'm going to do it, I'm going to give away 4 of these, and I'm going to give away 4 of these. So you'll have 8 chances to win something. A lot of giveaways lately. People are sending me stuff to give away, and I'm glad to do it. But anyway, we're going to wet the face here, and we're going to start lathering up with this Frank shaving boar, loaded up with the Azalea City Suds Trinity. And this is a lovely scent. And Frank Shaving's boar hair is exceptional. This is the second time that I've used this brush. I did no breaking in of it or anything. The first time I used it, and put a little water on it. The first time I used it, I just wet it and loaded it up, and it was ready to go. I've been using boar just about all the time here lately. I've really come to like it. And, you know, if you get a good boar brush, I think you'll enjoy using it. And it's just like anything else. There's good ones and there's not so good ones. But Ming Lee, somewhere, got his hands on some good boar hair, and his boars are excellent. Okay, I think we're about ready to shave here. I got to get this done because here shortly, in an hour or two, they're going to show up and start putting a new roof on my house. So, I got to be ready for those guys. The RazoRock Lupo 0.58 with the super knurled handle. Let's shave. Get my specs off here for a minute. Put them back on where I can see what I'm doing. Here we go. Yeah, these Tetras are smooth. I like them. I can't remember who it was, but someone posted one day about these Tetra blades and how much they really liked them. And so I looked them up and they were very reasonably priced, and I ordered some. I figured if I didn't like them, I'd give them away, but I do like them. I don't know how many shaves I'll get out of one. This is the second shave. How sharp are they? How do you judge that? They cut the whiskers. That's all that matters. I took this Lupo with me on vacation and shaved with it every day. I really like this little razor. It is one of my favorite of all times. It is hard to go wrong with RazoRock. The Italian barber. They sell some very good quality stainless steel razors at very good prices. I can't remember what I paid for this. 60-ish, I think. Something like that. I've got the .72 plate too, and a couple of days, the day we got back from vacation, that morning before we caught our flight, I didn't shave, which is highly unusual for me. But we had done our packing of all of our stuff the night before, and I didn't want to haul everything out, so I just didn't shave. And we flew into Nashville, which is only a couple of hours from me. So we just hopped in the car and drove on back home. And so the next morning, I shaved, and I used the .72 plate because I had 2 days of growth. And man, it cut right through it. It don't take long for my beard to grow out. So I had quite a bit of hair, and that 72 went right through it. Okay, that's pass 1 with the rag here. Get ready for pass 2. Really nice first pass. Okay, what did I do? Oh, there's my brush. Thought I'd lost my brush. Look at that nice lather out of this Trinity. Oh, for Arthur, he can whip up a soap now. I don't know if he still has this Trinity available or not. But it sure is a nice scent. I don't have the scent notes, but it's a darker scent, got some tobacco in it. And I don't know, maybe a little vanilla thrown in there. I'm not sure. I'm not good at that. That's a neat little brush. As I said before, it's only 20 millimeters. These I like those little brushes, little knots. I'm very pleased with these blades. I don't know where they're made. Let me see if it tells on it. Czechoslovakia. Czechoslovakia. I have a hard time saying that word. It's a Czech blade. We'll put it that way. Yeah, I'm getting a new roof today. I've got 2 roofs on my house now. Of course, the original roof when we built the house 44 years ago. And then sometime after that, I don't remember exactly when, put a new roof on top of that one. So they got to take off those 2 roofs and put on a new one. But what happened was we had, back last fall, we had a pretty good storm come through here. And I lost just a couple of shingles. I mean, no major thing. It wasn't a big deal. And then in April, this past April, last month, we had another really good storm with some strong straight line winds. So anyway, try not to make this too long of a story. My insurance agent called me in the meantime and said, hey, she's an independent agent, has several different companies. She said, the company you're with is getting out of the homeowner's business. So you're not going to have insurance with that company any longer, and I've got to find you another company. And I said, well, why are they doing that? She said, well, they've had so many claims. We had a horrible tornado here over a year ago in a town called Mayfield, Kentucky. It was bad. It was big time bad. And they had so many claims, they just decided to quit handling it, the homeowners end of things. And she said, we've had these 2 storms, have you checked your roof? I said, well, no, not really. I said, I don't get on a roof anymore. So she said, we need to file a claim. You may get a new roof out of this. And so she contacted this company's adjuster, and he came out, got up on the roof, took a bunch of pictures and stuff, and when he got done, he climbed down. He said, well, Mr. Wright, he said, you need a new roof. I said, really? He said, yes. And he told me my roof had cavitated, which means it had tried to lift up, and a bunch of my shingles were loose. And he said they're supposed to stick back down when it gets hot weather, but he said they won't. He said they hardly ever do. And so he said, I'm recommending you get a new roof, and our insurance company will pay for it. So I said, go for it, man. So they're coming today to start. I'm glad my agent brought that to my attention. That's why I don't like buying insurance like online from these companies, because I like to have a local agent that I can go to with questions or whatever. And I've got a good one. She takes care of me. Because if she hadn't brought that up, I would have never pursued it. But I do remember the storm the storm was on April 4th this year. And we were in my family room when it hit. And I got a little bit concerned because the winds were very high. And all of a sudden it felt like, it's kind of hard to explain. It kind of felt like my house was trying to breathe. And I thought, man, should we take cover somewhere? But anyway, that was when that roof was cavitating. Like he said, it was trying to lift up. And so it caused the damage. Okay, enough of that, man. Let's get back to the shave. 2 great passes. So let me wet my face right quick and get my alum sliver out. I've been using the heck out of this thing, and it's just about getting so little I can't hold on to it. And what'll happen, eventually I'll drop it and it'll bust all to pieces. I'll have to get my new one out. I'm gonna see how long I can use this one. Okay, let me wash this little brush out for you. Let you see this. Still had quite a bit of lather left in it. What I did is, and when I do load a brush off the puck, I always take it to the bowl. I don't face leather. But there it is. There's the little boar brush that did the job, and it did a good job. Frank shaving. I'll be giving some of those away. Stay tuned. Then as I said earlier, I've got to figure out how I'm going to do that. I'm trying to figure out how I can do it without, making a separate video for every one of the giveaways. Because as I told you, I've got 8 of those, 8 total. 4 of the boars, and then let me show you this one again. 4 of these synthetic tuxedo knots with the Frank Shaving logo and the beautiful handle that is just so comfortable in my hand. I've got several of these handles with different type knots in them. Okay, now it's time for the Trinity aftershave, which will make me smell good all day. Ah, man, that's nice. Good scent. Arthur hit the target on that one. Show you the razor here. Get everything wiped off of it. That is the RazoRock Lupo. I don't know if you'll be able to see this or not, but it's got the .58 plate. Can you see that? Get over here where it's hard to do. It's right there. .58. Does a great job. Tetra blade. And my Trinity soap in the HCNC puck bowl, I call it. I guess that's what you call it. Old Pete Hendricks, he's got all kinds of neat things on his site. Wipe it off where you can see it there. It's got his logo up there. You can see that. So, that's going to do it for today. Great shave. I appreciate you joining me. Subscribe if you haven't. Subscriptions are still going up. After I reached 1,000, I'm still going up and proud of that. And I appreciate you watching. And if you haven't subscribed, please do. Thumbs up on the video if you enjoyed it. And I guess that's going to just about do it. I think I've recapped everything. I'm going to show you this little boar brush one more time. It's a pretty little thing. And if you like boar, hopefully you can get you one of these in the giveaways. If you don't use boar or haven't used boar, give a good boar brush a try. I think you'll really like it. So that's going to do it for today. I got to get this thing uploaded and all that before the roofers get here. And I'll talk to you guys the next time. Adios.